Hello YouTubers, hope you're well. Welcome to my channel. I'm Matt. My channel's MadMatt's Bucket List. I will get there for my bucket list, but I've got to keep my promises first. So if you're tuning in expecting some mad wild things, I'm not quite there yet, okay? But I will be towards the end of September, beginning of October. In this video, I want to talk about aluminium cans. It's something that's been talked about many times on many videos. And what got me thinking about it was Mark Stone. I was watching Mark Stone Limited. If I remember, I'll put a link in below. We all know Mark. And what he does, he cuts the cans. I'll show you in a minute what he does. And from what I could understand, he did it because of storage. And perhaps getting a little bit more money. So what I'm going to use for this video and this illustration is just a common Diet Coke can. Coke cans are Coca-Cola cans are exactly the same. But yes, there are other different types, but we'll just concentrate on this at the moment. Now, one of these weighs 15 grams. 15 grams, okay? Which works out to a kilogram, 66.6. Yeah, cans per kilogram. So we'll round it off to 67. Now, the other thing that made me think about getting the most money for these aluminium cans, it doesn't matter whether you're a scrapper or just you want to make some money. Say you're a teenager watching this video. This will make you think. And I was very surprised, especially with the second example. Okay. I traded these in and I had a load of rubbish out the garden. I just had to get rid of it, you know. And in there were bags of cans. I just squashed them, thought nothing of it. The last price that I got was 15 pence per kilogram. I thought, oh, take them down. I just didn't think about it. Many moons ago, it was a lot of money per kilogram. But the last price I had in my head was 15 pence per kilogram. So anyway, got them weighed in, everything. Got home, looked at my receipt, and I was absolutely shocked that a kilogram of aluminium cans will now get you 5 pence per kilogram. 5 pence. And I thought, is it that it's just not worth it, you know? The reason I started picking them up is that I can't sleep in the nights, as you know. Like, I don't know what time it is now in the morning. So I just used to go out for, well, I still do, go out for walks in the night, try and tire myself out. And I thought, well, pick that can up. I wasn't sure of the price, so that's how it started. So we'll get into it a little bit more now. So bear in mind, 5 pence a kilogram. And I will put captions up of prices so that you can see it in black and white. Because when you watch somebody, especially like me, you all know that I talk a lot. And be like, I can't remember what he said. He talks so much. It's just like, oh, yeah, whatever. Move on to the next one. But I will put captions up so that you can see what the prices work out at. Now, how we work this can is into 3 parts. Okay, I'll bring you down to the bench so you can see what I'm doing. Now the first part is the ring pull. We take the ring pull off. Okay, ring pull. There, it's off. Put that to one side. Now, as Mark does, we cut with some nice scissors. Just get the top off to start with. There we go. Bit of liquid in there. Okay. I did weigh 3 or 5 cans to get an average, and as you can see, it depends on the amount of liquid that's left. Right, we've cut our top off. Let's attack the bottom. Oh, let's get my glasses. Gotta see what I'm doing. Now, just where on the seam you've got clean aluminium, you can see it all shiny there on the bottom, but then this part is painted. We want to get right on the seam where we've got the clean aluminium, and we don't want any of the paint. Okay, that's going to be the shred, and when I'm quiet, that means I'm concentrating. It's the only time I'm quiet. Okay, that's the bottom. With the top, push that back in so it's safer. And when you go to cut it, we want to take it to the edge, and you should hear, hang on, you should hear a click. Once you hear that click, grab it and it just peels away. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So now we've got our ring pull, we've got our top and bottom aluminium, and we've got our shred. Mark tends to fold his up. I just cut it. Each to their own, whatever makes you happy. Yeah. And then we'll just get this, slice it down there. We'll slice it down there. Put that in there. Slice it in half again, because this makes it easier with the scissors to go across, and just cut it into whatever sizes, as long as they're small. Bish bash bosh. And the other one. You can get through quite a few of these in an hour. Right, let's put all the shred together. Now, we got our 3 glasses off. I can see what I'm doing. Ring pull, top and bottom, clean alley, shred. Let me bring you up so I can see you. Okay, so a can weighs 15 grams. So as I said, that works out about 66.6, call it 67 cans per kilogram, which if you traded it in, as I said, 5 pence a kilogram. Now, because we've divided it into 3, we will now see how much more money we'll get. Now, this aluminium, the latest price that I got was 35 pence a kilogram. Okay, now that weighs, those two weigh 5 grams. Okay, so because we got 15 grams per can, we've already got 5 with our top and bottom, so that means the shred, this little stuff that I cut up, is 10 kilograms, is 5 pence a kilogram, the same as you would normally get for a can because it's got all the writing and everything on it. But these ring pulls are interesting as well, because on eBay, if you have 1,000, there's different types of silver ones. I'll show you now. You've seen the round one. Oh, don't lose it, don't lose it. Those are the round ones there. You can see how many are in there. And we've got, I call them rectangular ones. You can see that, okay? Now on eBay, for 1,000 of these, they sell at £3.50 for 1,000, plus postage and packing and minus the eBay and PayPal costs, which come at around about 20%, yeah, anyway. So there's more money there to be had. So per kilogram, I worked out, if you bear with me, we have 67 cans. I will put my glasses on so I can see what I've written. With the aluminium, that works out at 11 pence you're going to get per kilogram from just the top and the bottom, because it's clean. With the shred, because it's only 10 grams that we're left from every can, by the time we work that into a kilogram, that's 3 pence we get. And with the ring pulls, I've worked it out to a kilogram, 67 cans, and you will get approximately 52 pence for 67 ring pulls. So if we add all that up, 11 pence for the top and bottom, 3 pence for the shred, 52 pence for the ring pulls, you get a grand total of 65 pence per kilogram. Which compared to 5 pence per kilogram, you can see there's a marked difference. If we work it out in tons, I believe, now it's early in the morning, okay, so correct me if I'm wrong. I will put a caption up, as I said. I believe it's 67,000 cans you'd have to have for 1 ton. I think, okay? The aluminium price, the top and bottom, you get £200. The shred, you get £33, 30 pence back. And for the ring pulls, you would get approximately £195, 64 pence. I like the 64 pence. So, in total, for 1 ton, if you just put your ton of cans in normally, you would get £50. If you did it this way, you would get £428, 94 pence. Now, of course, it all depends on your time. If you're a scrapper, you probably think, oh, it's not worth it. But if there's any teenagers out there, pick your cans up. Make sure you've got a bag and make sure you've got gloves as well. Because some people are drunk when they come home from the pub or wherever they are. Can't find a toilet, and you might find a can full of not Diet Coke and not alcohol. Okay, I'll just phrase it like that. So collect your cans, cut them up, everything. Now, gets more interesting. And the reason I can't help myself, these ring pulls, the reason that they're sold on eBay is for art and craft people. Well, we all know that arty crafty people have got great imaginations. That's how they make their living, and they can just look at something and create something. It all evolves and comes out in the finished product. Any person in the arts and crafts, music, could even be classed as, literature, author, people who write for the theatre, anything like that. You've got a tendency for OCD. How do I know? Because I trained as a musician in my younger days, yes. So that's something you didn't know about. And don't ask me to compose music. No, I'm not going to, okay? I only do it for, that's another story. So my OCD kicked in. So I wanted to know about Stella Artois because I looked on eBay and this blew my mind. So we'll say that Stella Artois can is 15 grams again per can. So again, with 67 cans per kilogram. But it's different with the Stella Artois cans as regards the top and bottom. The top on an Stella Artois is covered gold, so that would go in shred. But the bottom is silver. So I'll put the captions up with the percentage. So on the aluminium, if it's 15 grams for a Stella Artois can, you're getting 2.5 grams of aluminium because it's only the bottom, which leaves us with 12.5 grams of shred, basically. There. So where it gets very interesting is the price of the ring pulls. Now, the arts and crafts people, the Stella Artois ring pull tab, I hope that focuses for you. Can you see it? Yeah, gold. Silver on the side, but gold. They're out of stock of these on most suppliers, well, all suppliers things. Now for 200 of these Stella Artois pull tabs, you can sell those for £5. Okay, you say it's postage and packing 140, you take your 20% off, all that sort of thing. But 200, you're gonna, 200's nothing for, you know, by the time you take your costs off and everything. So that's a few quid to be made there. So if we break it down to a kilogram, sorry about my OCD. So the aluminium bottom, you will only get 2.5 grams. So I worked it out roughly that is about 5.8 pence. Okay. The shred, because we got a lot of shred because we got the top on it, you'll get about 4 pence per kilogram for that. The ring pulls, I've worked out 67 ring pulls. You will get £1.23 per kilogram for the ring pulls after your eBay costs. So altogether, for a Stella Artois kilogram of cans, you will make £1.33 instead of 5 pence. But if you carry on collecting, I haven't worked out, oh, it'd be 67,000 cans, I assume. Correct me if my figures are wrong. As I said, it's early in the morning, okay? If we convert that to a tonne, this is where it gets, yeah, really interesting. Or I found it really interesting. If it was a tonne and you just put it in as cans, 50 quid. However, if you put your bottom in as aluminium, I'm talking, yeah, a tonne of Stella Artois cans, you get about 116, 116, £116 50 pence for your aluminium. For the shred, you get approximately £33.30 again, approximately. But the ring pulls, by the time we've sold them and we've taken all our costs off eBay, approximately, you will get £1,330 for your ring pulls. So for a tonne of Stella Artois cans, you will get a grand total of £1,479.80. It's not bad, if I've done my facts and figures correct. I'll put the captions up, you can check, okay? And it's not only Stella Artois that do different colours of ring pulls. There are a number of drinks out there. I'm not sure whether they're like the caffeine boost sort of drinks or children's drinks. There's the colour black. That sells for about £5.50 per 200. Again, you've got a nice red, both sides. And you've got a lovely orange. It's a goldy orange, but it is orange. There is a purple that I've seen, but these sell for about £5.50, sometimes £6, because they're so hard to find. Okay, so if you see any cans with coloured ring pulls, don't walk past them. Pick them up. Always make sure you've got a bag or something with you and gloves and everything when you go out. So you've got a dog and you're just moseying around with the dog, whatever your reason, then you can make some money off aluminium cans. If you said to me, is it worth it? I would say it depends on your lifestyle. It depends how skint you are. If you've got the time, dedication, inclination to do it, then yes, I think it is worth it. It's something to hold on to, just like copper, just like brass, especially copper, going up in price now. And yeah, it's just something. It's as if once you've got those cans, so you get a few hundred cans a week, it's as if once you've cut them up and put them into your bags and stored it, that's as if you've put it into your bank account, and while you're leaving it there, waiting for the prices to go up a bit more after COVID-19, well, after COVID-19, it's going to be around a long time, but you know what I mean, prices will go up. Then just think of it, when you put it into storage, you're putting it into a bank account, and it will, as the prices go up, you gain an interest. And then one day you'll have enough, you'll think, I've had enough of this, I'm trading it in, and you'll be surprised how much money you get back. So hopefully it's been interesting. Oh, I've got to say, please subscribe, press the like button, and leave a comment if you would be so kind. I'm getting there slowly, trying to be a YouTuber. Okay, right, thanks everyone. If you've got any comments, if my figures are wrong, if it was useful, whatever, it'd be great to hear any comments that you've got. Hope it proved useful and interesting, and sorry for talking so much again. And I did write a script out for this one, but I've ad-libbed a lot. So I got to learn to stick with the script. You know what I'm like. Yeah, right. Everybody stay safe, stay well, and I'll see you soon, okay? Thanks very much for watching. Best wishes.